It's cooked perfectly. Do you hear the crunch? That's the crunch. That's what we miss, right? In keto diet. You see, perfectly cooked.
Today we're doing an amazing keto Korean fried chicken. The first thing we're going to work on is the batter. So we've got a bowl ready to go and our ingredients. Let's make it. First we have a 1/4 cup of unflavored whey powder. This is very fine. Then we have sesame flour, 4 tablespoons. We'll have links to all the ingredients in the description so you can help find them. Then we have 2 tablespoons peanut flour. The recipe that we're doing is a Korean market fried chicken that has a toasted soybean flour, and we figured this has a pretty similar flavor, so it's got a nutty, rich flavor. It's really delicious. And then we've got a few extra things. So we've got a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. That goes right in. Make sure you get all of it. 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum to help it hold together and coat the chicken really well. And we need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna get that right now. And 1 large egg goes right in. And then we have a 1/2 cup of very cold water. And we're gonna mix that up, and that's our batter. So simply whisk this together until it's smooth. It's a great texture. It's really thick. Look at the color. Beautiful. It's gonna coat our chicken and make it really crispy. You're not gonna believe how delicious this comes out. All right, this is the action. We've got 3 pounds of chicken wings ready to go. They've been at they've been getting close to room temperature, so now we're ready to season them. We go in with a teaspoon of salt. Evenly stir it a little bit. Try and get it as even as you can. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Fresh ground if you have it, whatever you like. We're gonna use sesame flour, which is pretty good for keto style fried food. This is a 1/4 cup of sesame flour. We want these evenly coated. As you guys know, we love Asian food. We even have a video. We went to our Bonchon, which is this Korean fried chicken chain. It's all over the world. And they do a pretty awesome fried chicken. And since we've been doing keto, we kind of missed that crispy fried chicken. So we discovered a recipe and we adapted it ourselves, and it came out fabulous.
Yes, it's our own recipe.
It's our own keto version of a classic Korean market fried chicken. And it's amazing. You're gonna not believe this. So I'm gonna toss it in the flour. Everything's gonna get coated beautifully. Oof, yum. Okay, these are ready. We are gonna let these sit, and we're gonna get our frying all ready. So you can't have Korean fried chicken without the pickled radish, or the chicken moo, as they say. So we have daikon radish instead of Korean radish, but it's still gonna be delicious. I just wanted to show you how quick and easy this is to make it keto, and you're gonna really love it next to our fried chicken. And we're gonna chop up the radish and let it sit for a couple of hours. Can't get easier than that. So that's 3/4 of a cup of water, 1/3 and a tablespoon of vinegar. You can use white vinegar. We just have cider vinegar. That's what we have in the house today. This is 1/3 of a cup of sweetener. So instead of real sugar, use keto-friendly sweetener. And this is a tablespoon of salt, sea salt, kosher salt, some white salt there. We're gonna mix that together until it's thoroughly dissolved. Looks great. And then we're gonna dice about 1 pound of radish. So this is nice, beautiful daikon radish. There we are, chopped up all the radish. Just give it a stir. in the pickling juice, in the brine. We're going to cover that and refrigerate it at least 2 hours before we eat it. And the longer it stays, the better it gets. Now we're ready to go make the chicken.
Hello, it's my time to cook. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fry some onions to make our oil delicious. That's one of the secrets.
Plus the fried onions are just super delicious.
Oh yes, you're gonna love to eat next to it. It's delicious.
How long do those fry for?
Until, you know, until they get pink. Like crunchy and edible. Today we're only going to use some wings, chicken wings. So you have to make sure you evenly coat your chicken with the batter my husband made it. Meanwhile, onions are cooking, making our oil flavorful, and I'm coating my chicken. You can use any chicken parts to do this, whatever you like. We like wings. Also, we discover wings are cooking quicker. Yeah, you ask, how do we know when it's done? You see?
Beautiful.
This is done.
Smells so good.
Yeah. Ta-da! Let's get going. So, we coated our beautiful chicken.
Bring it close to you.
Oh, thank you. Let's
Here.
fry them. So we are going to fry this chicken twice. Why? Because we want them to be really crunchy. If you are in a hurry, you can actually fry in
2 pans.
2 pans. But just, you know, it's gonna be a lot of oil wasting because after you fry the chicken, you cannot save the oil. Because we have a teenager who loves fried chicken, so make sure you make enough because this is really, really delicious. And I guess leftovers would work great too, but I don't think it's gonna be any leftovers.
So it's been frying for like 5 or 6 minutes.
Yes.
Keep turning them over.
Be careful, it's very hot. And don't make your batter wait around because it gets thick and then it gets harder to work with. I mean, it's not going to be a problem because it's delicious. Everybody will love it. More batter on them for sure. Okay, this is the first frying. Remember, we're going to double fry this. Be careful, oil drips right to your hand.
Ooh.
Like it happened to it. It dripped from here to there.
So put them on a baking sheet with some paper towel.
Yes.
While we're doing the chicken batch. Yeah. Hot oil. Be careful, everyone.
All right, let's go for second batch. So this is the second batch. I'm taking it out. But remember, we're gonna fry everything twice. That's why I decided to use my other pan to make
Another batch.
another batch. It's faster. When we first made this, we used the chicken drums. They are absolutely fantastic, but they take more time to cook. So this time we're using smaller chicken pieces. It's actually going pretty fast. But that's not the point. This is absolutely the best fried chicken. I don't know what the Koreans going to think about it, but I'm sure they will love it too. We love them. We love their food. This is first frying. we're gonna double fry them. Why? Because we want them more crunchy, and we have to make sure they cook properly. With your chicken, y'all, you have to make sure it cooks properly. Look at this, look at this. You should fry shrimp one day.
Oh, that's next up.
That's
Definitely.
so crunchy, so yummy. I can't eat right now because it's super hot, but
Yeah. Let's go.
Before you fry your chicken second time to get more crunchy and make sure the inside is cooked very well, you have to make sure your oil have to heat up again. Yeah. And now second time frying. Keep your distance with your chicken. Yum, yum, yummy.
Second frying, it can burn very quickly. It gets very dark. But nice, beautiful color.
Not very dark, but darker first.
It's darker, yeah. See that. So you watch it carefully on the second fry.
Yes, very closely.
Just keep frying.
Yes, you have to fry twice to get that. Do you guys have bonchon around where you live? Bonchon is an amazing Korean restaurant. Their fried chicken is amazing. No, it's not keto. What really is the same exact bonchon style. Hey bonchon, come for dinner.